Alright, wasting some time here with a update video. This is the latest update video for 6.3, and I mean that as in it's really late. This is the first time I got to actually play the update was last night. It was Monday. Played with a friend of mine, so that was pretty cool. 6.3, kind of a blah kind of update, and some things that made some people mad. I'm not too happy with some of the changes, and just completely unimpressed with the other ones. First, we had the April Fool's thing, which, I mean, really, April Fool. This was a complete just letdown of what Wargaming did the first 2 years for April Fools. Haha, haha, April Fools, right? Let's put in a ship that blocks out and locks up the entire game if you go into the division with it, or if you can click on it. If you look at it the wrong way, it's going to lock your game up. That's just a terrible idea. Why would you put that in there? I need to put some camo on my Warship. Actually, I'm sorry. This is kind of derailed here. Warship, camo, and yes, please. All right, thank you. Okay, so carrier control changes. Not that big of a deal. Let's get back to carriers, like where I was. Yeah, I have 75 ships. Not as many as some, a lot more than most, probably. Yeah, it's. I mean, I got up to. I've been at the Lexington and the Chicago over there for a long time. Not really impressed with the way the carriers play, or just like having fun with it, which is the point of playing carriers. And the control changes. Not impressed with the. I don't even know if it's simplifying it. I'm going to let y'all know something. StarCraft. I played the first StarCraft for maybe about 5 minutes before I got pissed off with the controls and quit that. So I tried it out. There's a video of me trying this out, and I may show it later, a little clip of it. I played it in co-op. That's the only time I ever play carriers. Just play co-op if I'm trying to like chill out. Just take it easy. But issuing commands and selecting your fighters, it doesn't really do anything for carriers. Okay, you have a different control option. That's great for some people, but I mean, it's not really going to actually improve or make it more fun. It's just I don't get the point of it really. They did change the U.S. bomber and torpedo bomber. Well, mainly the torpedo bomber release. I like it. It feels a bit more comfortable, like it was before. A bit easier. I didn't try out the Bogue or the Langley or the other tier 4 and 5 carriers. You can't do manual drops anymore. That sucks for the CV players who want to seal club at that level. But I mean, it's nice for all the battleship players who want to play at that level. And visibility changes for our destroyers. Oh man, need to get camo on this thing too. Free XP. So I selected all the camo before I go into battle, depending on which battle it is for the day. Anywho, yeah, the no stealth firing. I used it a lot when I played my destroyer, so I'm not happy about it. When I play my battleships, I'm happy about it, but I don't really think it's just taken away. Oh, I'm gonna plagiarize my friend here, Winterborn. It's taking away a. How would he say it? It's taking away a play style from the game, and that's really the wrong way to approach it. I mean, people are going to play this game how they want to play it. I think it's a pretty bad approach by Wargaming. I don't think it's right or wrong. I'm kind of neutral about it. My playtime in Battleships and Destroyers is about the same, so I'm really kind of a neutral party here. You nerf and buff whichever class I'm going to benefit or not. Either way, the only class I really have a horse in that race would probably be cruisers. Carriers I would like to see improved, but cruisers I play the most of, and that's because the Belfast, Kutuzov, and Otago I play a lot of those. Interface changes. I think the biggest thing out of this update is the smoke rings. That is amazing. I really like it. I don't even think you don't even have to set or choose anything in the controls, which is unusual for Wargaming. They usually like to make you change the controls up, and they add things in and people miss it. So that is cool. It's really nice to see how long it's deploying for and when it's going to fade away, and then you get like color indicators. It's pretty nice. I like it. Balance and ship changes. They increased, or they made high tier cruisers a tiny bit more accurate. I mean, that's worthless. Okay, congratulations, you did the thing. Yeah, I don't know. Not the most interesting upgrade. I think one of the things I was most excited about was for the range increase for a lot of the lower tier ships, just to kind of make them. I would agree it makes them more comfortable. I mean, there's an entire list of lower tier battleships, cruisers, regular ships that they increase the range a little bit on, which is nice. Yeah, all kinds of adds up. I mean, the Texas got a nice boost, and the Omaha Marblehead. The Marblehead needed it. Almost has 14 kilometer range on the Marblehead now. I don't know exactly where it is. I need to take out the Marblehead and go check it out, since it's been a while. And there she is. Has some camo on it, surprisingly. So that's really nice. 13.9. It's a decent boost. It was 12.6. So I mean, stock, you're not being spotted and shot out and not be able to shoot back with a crappy captain. And if you have a captain with concealment, obviously you can sneak around a bit. So I was excited about that. The Isuzuchi and the Arkansas Beta. The Arkansas Beta. We're gonna look at the Arkansas Beta, and when you put a good captain in the Arkansas Beta, it gets kind of silly. But I appreciate silly things. There it is. Detection range is 10.5. And of course I have the modules on it. So the max firing range is 16.7, which is pretty good for a battleship. Kind of helps with the lack of speed with Arkansas Beta. I mean, obviously the Wyoming got a buff too, so that's cool. I mean, all the tier 4 battleships that needed it, I think, got something, and the lower tier cruisers 3 and 4 also received a little bit of love, and up to 5 too. I'm excited about that stuff, man. Anyway, economy changes. I mean, little changes for the economy. I don't know why they did that. That's just really, really silly. But destroyers, I think. I know this is kind of a rambly video. It's just like the update was so bleh. It's like, okay, that's cool. You changed some things around. Played the Fletcher last night, and I'll show you some of that video. I really think you can't stealth fire anymore, which was personally more of an issue for me with the Japanese ships, because late game you can set something on fire and launch torpedoes at them, and they can't see you. That's what I used to like to do on my Yugumo. Yugumo has a silly detection range at 5.7, and that's with not even a camo boost. I think it's 5.5 if you have the right camo, but this is a free XP camo, so it didn't give you that 3% reduction. Anywho, that was a really good thing you could do with the Yugumo, and you could stealth fire, and you could launch torpedoes at the same time, and everything was happy and right in the world. I couldn't do it with these torpedoes because they're 8 kilometers. So if you have 10 kilometer torpedoes on, you can stealth fire and torpedo at the same time, and it's pretty amazing. Anyway, that is mainly my opinions. I think it really just affects the Japanese ships, the Japanese destroyers the most negatively, honestly. And there's my friend Winterborn. I'm going to go put together the videos I was gonna show y'all and ramble on a bit more about it. Alright, here is some extremely rare footage of me playing a carrier. Excuse the button pushing. I was turning my volume down. And I mean, this is me using the new control scheme. I really don't think it does anything substantial. I mean, the torpedoes, if you're used to playing the normal way, the torpedoes are going to land, the bombs are going to land probably the exact same. I don't see how that would really improve anybody, unless it just kind of makes you a bit more comfortable. And yes, we just murdered a co-op Otago. Here's the battle ahead in the Isuzuchi. man, this was actually one of the funner battles I've had in a few months, to be honest. Didn't do a lot of damage. I did get to do this right here, though. That kind of, something like this makes your night. And there's the Svetlana I was scumbagging the kill on. But I really do think the improvement to the range on low-tier battleships and cruisers, I think it makes it a lot more comfortable to play, a lot more fun to play. I appreciate stuff like that. And if you're going to play in a Japanese battleship, you must end it very honorably and ram your opponent. He was a willing participant in this, so that there we go. It was a pretty good game. I had a lot of fun. 6 kills on that one. I enjoyed it. And just one more clip here, fairly quick. Just how, after I get, excuse the gratuitous end screen. We still got one more clip of the Fletcher left, and how I think it should or is going to be played by a lot of people. Yeah, you can't open water gunnery. I mean, you can do it whenever you're presented the opportunity, but playing greedy, you can notice I'm already using a few smoke screens, and we're only 12 minutes, or we're on minute 12. You know, I've been using smoke screens on this battle, and I think that just kind of makes destroyers a greedier, or you have to play them greedier to be effective, I think. Because, I mean, if you're just spotting in a ship and not landing torpedoes or hits, you're not getting a whole heck of a lot. I do like doing this to battleships that are bow end. This is one of my favorite things to do in American destroyers, or Russian destroyers for that matter. Run up to them, pop some smoke, and make them have an oh crap moment and try to run away. It's like, nope, I don't want to get shot by a destroyer for the next minute and a half. And you can't see the smoke screen timer up there in the a little up and to the right of the target reticle. I really do like that. I think that is probably the biggest I don't know what quality of life improvement they made as far as anything on this game, or in this update, I mean. But I would say the quality of life kind of overall improves for World of Warships update. Still not too happy about the no stealth firing. I mean, ships that are going to lose stealth firing for me. My Belfast. I really like stealth firing on my Belfast. They could stealth fire at 13.5, and it could shoot up to almost 15. I mean, it was amazing. Completely usable, and it doesn't have that anymore. They did buff some of the higher end destroyers. Let's kind of see. I want to see how they end up, but hopefully y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next video.